I've been a dancer since birth. I grew up in dance classes and learned things through dancing millions of people would never imagine. I started training in my local dance studio and performed in hundreds of dance competitions. Because I grew up competing, competition style of dance is the root to my training, but not the only method of movement I'm familiar with. I left my competition team when I was entering into high school. I really wanted to dive deeper into dance and improve my technique. My brother, mom, and I left our home in the country and moved to Riverdale so I could go to performing arts high school. This had to be the hardest time for me because I was leaving so much behind. My dad, for one, still lived in Putnam Valley, a small town 40 minutes outside of New York City. Every Sunday night, we would leave the country and go to Riverdale, live there for the week, and on Friday nights, we'd drive home. It was extremely hard, but I really wanted to dance. In school, I was studying ballet, Horton, and African dance. I think I learned more about myself in those 7 months than I ever had. I was also strictly studying ballet with Manhattan Youth Ballet. After school, every day, I left Ellie and walked to my ballet school. I was dancing more than ever. I didn't finish out the year, though. I ended up moving back home with my father at the end of my freshman year and went back to dancing at my competition studio. I had given up competing to study dance in a new way, but found myself back performing again in the competition world. I continued dancing at my local studio up until I graduated from high school in 2012, but started attending Scarsdale Ballet School when I was a junior. I was traveling to Scarsdale every day after school and only did ballet. I was really happy with how my dancing was laying out. I was improving a lot and learning even more. Unfortunately, during the last 3 months of my senior year, I got injured and had to stop dancing. I herniated my lower back, had to do decompression, and was on bed rest for 6 weeks, and out of dance for 4 months. I auditioned for all my schools while injured and thankfully ended up at the University of the Arts, dancing for the first time in 4 months on my first day of classes. The transition was really challenging, because when your back is herniated, rest time is usually a year. Well, I skipped out on that. I was back to dancing and honestly not taking it as easy as I should have. I ignored the pain, as always, and danced. I told myself, and still do, I'm dancing no matter what, pain or no pain. So I did. It's now the end of my freshman year at college. I can't believe time has gone by so fast. College is amazing. I danced the first couple of months really limited because of my back, but I kept pushing. I was really starting to see improvement in myself and loved the classes I was in. I was taking ballet every day, many types of modern, jazz, hip-hop, and I was pleased to be doing Horton again. It was a rocky start, but it was great. I'm not dancing now because I've recently re-herniated my back. I'm looking at another summer of no dancing and bed rest. I'll be home May 8th and will immediately start decompression. My teachers told me I should have never started the year at UArts and taken an entire year off from dance. Even though I'm out of dance again, I'm glad I didn't. I know what it's like to not have dance. It's not fun. Not many people live a life doing something they love. Everyone's journey is different. I'm dancing in mine.